Right, VC. I'm going to do like a collage of some of those needle drops of some of the finds I just showed whenever I get this up, but last video. But I did forget three albums. I didn't want to. It was getting too long a video. I don't want to go close to half an hour anyway. Not least past it anyway. I've got to stop talking because I'll go too long now. But 3 albums, and could be possibly the best. That was great shows, I thought, from the last video. And I got some Yusuf Lateef. Yeah, I mean, I did know this guy, but never had anything from him. The Many Faces of Yusuf Lateef. He, obviously, jazz guy. And this is a double on the Milestone label. Really happy to pick that up. This is from a record store from an area I grew up down south of Sydney, so it was interesting going there. It was called Source Records, and I should have taken some photos, but it's only pretty small, but really quality over quantity. And I had been there once before, but it was on a Friday. It was actually closed on a Friday, which is like, thinking, what the hell? The record stores don't close on a Friday. Anyway, cheers, cup of tea. Not showing my face today. I'm in my pajamas. Sorry about that. But what am I going to say? Anyway, so I did go back down. It wasn't on a Friday, and I did mention that to him. He goes, "Oh yeah, he was with a business partner, and his partner was supposed to do Fridays, and now he's pulled out." Nice guy, and because I grew up around the area, I told him a little bit about the area and a place that used to do a lot of gigs and that, and he didn't know about it. That was quite cool, and yeah. So anyway, this one. This is nice. This one pays a bit of homage to the flute, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's the flute, because the flute was a bit of an unknown, was not really part of the jazz scene. Pretty sure it's the flute, yes. And he plays all different types of flute, bamboo, and all different varieties of flutes. But you know, trombone and trumpet obviously synonymous with jazz, early jazz. But this one, Yusuf sort of brought the flute back into the jazz scene, or maybe not even back, maybe helped find a place for it. Anyway, yeah, so it's really nice. This is an easy listening jazz. Like, you don't have to know a lot about jazz to enjoy this. Really cool. So, yeah, Yusuf Lateef. If you find any of these, just pick him up because he seems like the bomb. Anyway, so Yusuf Lateef, double there. That was nice. And I got another church. I got an EP, I've got Starfish, and now I've got Blurred Crusade. Actually, it's on the other turntable. It's a Mushroom, on the 80s Mushroom label. Beautiful sort of artwork there. Same on the inner sleeve. This is nice, really nice. I mean, it's the church. This is probably their breakthrough album. I think this is their second, possibly their second. Came out in 82. But this is when they started breaking through to the other side. Anyway, but yeah, really nice, pretty solid throughout. Starts with a massive Almost With You, but yeah, it's solid throughout. It's just a great, alt rock sort of, airy rock. Really, it's sort of atmospheric rock sort of thing, you know. Church, great. Happy to build my church collection. And the last one I got was really happy to find Sunny Boys. Love these guys. They're sort of power pop, you know. You might say touch post-punk. You listen to Vinyl Richie, he'll say that post-punk is punk. So it's got a touch of that punkness, but it's more power pop. Nice little inner sleeve. These guys are great, you know. In the 80s, I think Rob from Boston loves these guys too, as I do. Probably the only two guys that do on that classic Mushroom. Same as the church. I think that's on Mushroom. No, it's not. The church is on Parlophone. Sorry, EMI Parlophone. Anyway, this is really cool. Get some fun. I will talk about these guys in another video. Power pop, just great stuff. I only knew a couple of the songs, but I knew I'd love it, and I do. So so stoked to get some Sunny Boys. Not easy to find and pretty expensive. This had $45 on it, but I said, "Can I do it 40, mate?" And he said yes. So it's in pretty much mint condition. So it still keeps me at $40 of maximum I've paid for a record, which is good for the bank accounts. Anyway, so this is going to be supposed to be a collage. I'm going to do some needle drop collages. Okay, so I'll pause and I'll collage, see how that works out. Thanks for coming round. Tunji, chant to the trainman.
Baja jinge, oh, baja jinge, baja yaba kebre, saba yaba kebre, alonde dobre kebre, saba yaba kebre, baja jinge, oh, baja jinge, baja yaba kebre, saba yaba kebre, alonde dobre kebre, saba yaba kebre.
Take off your hat, kick off your shoes. I know you ain't going anywhere. Run round the town, singing your blues. I know you ain't going anywhere. You've always been a good friend of mine, but you're always saying farewell. And the only time that you're satisfied is when you drink from the wishing well. I met an old friend just the other day. Got me to thinking what he had to say. He said time has brought a change in me. Seems I'm not. Well, now yonder stands a little man, got a dram glass in her hand, and she's drinking down her trouble. She's fooling some other man. Tell me how can I ever stand to see those two blue eyes? They are shining like a diamond in the sky. Well, I'm going down the track, I got tears in my eyes, trying to read a letter from my home. If this train runs me right, I'll be home by tomorrow night, 'cause I'm 900 miles from my home, and I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow.
a little old shack, called him Old Man Mose. Well, I went down to his cabin, and he looked in through the door. Oh, there I saw a little old man lying on the floor. Oh, whether he was dead or not, really don't know. One thing that I'm certain of, I ain't got quiera pensar, no me lo niegues, di la verdad, estoy muriendo de tanto amar.